During family gatherings, she'd sit quietly in the corner while everyone else dominated conversations about their achievements. But with me, she'd talk for hours about building the business, about the early struggles, about the satisfaction of proving doubters wrong. "You remind me of myself at your age," she'd tell me, capturing my bishop with her knight. Too stubborn to quit, too smart to fail. She was sharp as a tack until the very end, remembering intricate details about my business strategies that my own parents had never bothered to learn. When I landed my biggest contract, a 3-year deal worth $2.4 million, she was the only family member who understood what it meant. "That's empire-building money," she'd said, gripping my hand with surprising strength. "Don't let anyone convince you it's not." When she passed, I was the one holding her hand. The rest of the family was at Cousin Theo's engagement party, an event I hadn't been invited to despite living in the same city, and despite the party being held at the country club where I'd helped Theo get his membership through a business connection. I found out about her death through a text message from my mother. "Mom passed this afternoon. Funeral arrangements TBD. No phone call, no personal conversation. Just a group text, like announcing a change in dinner plans." When the lawyer called for the will reading, I almost didn't go. Another family event where I'd be treated like hired help, expected to sit in the back and keep quiet while the adults handled important business. But something urgent in Attorney Morrison's voice made me change my mind. "Mr. Patterson specifically requested your presence," he'd said. "She was very clear that you needed to be there." The entire family packed into Morrison and Associates like vultures circling fresh roadkill. The law office was all mahogany and leather, the kind of old money establishment that made you whisper automatically. Aunt Veronica had even brought a leather portfolio to organize her inheritance documents, complete with color-coded tabs and a calculator for quick math. Uncle Randall was already discussing property tax implications with his wife in hushed tones, wondering aloud whether they should sell the mansion immediately or rent it out for passive income. Cousin Ava was Googling luxury cars on her phone, favoriting BMW and Mercedes models with the assumption that she'd soon have the down payment for any of them. They'd all assumed Grandmother Iris would divide everything equally among her children and grandchildren. The estate was worth nearly $20 million, the sprawling Victorian mansion worth $2.3 million, diversified investment portfolios worth $4.1 million, and the family construction business worth $12 million and change. Even split 12 ways, everyone would walk away millionaires.